to that. I want to continue on. So inside that, then we have the Inflation Reduction Act that I think drives inflation. Then we saw the Biden administration unilaterally act on student loans. I'm not asking you to comment on the constitutionality of that. I think it's an illegal move. I'm not asking you to comment on the fairness of that. Is that an inflationary move by the Biden administration to shift the burden of student debt to all taxpayers?
Yes, it was badly done. I wish they had targeted the people who actually needed help, and they reformed the underwriting. So when the government took it over in 2012, they stopped underwriting. We got out of the business the second that happened, knowing it was going to be an unmitigated disaster. They still haven't fixed the underwriting, and they haven't fixed the cost of college. And so we basically put a Band-Aid on, spent a lot of money, and didn't fix the problem, which will now be ongoing. So please give it a fix.
So I would like to ask all of you and go down the list, because again, you all have agreed to doing this. Please answer with a simple yes or no. Does your bank have a policy against funding new oil and gas products? Mr. Dimon?
Absolutely not, and that would be the road to hell for America.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Sir, you know what? Everybody that got relief from student loans has a bank account with your bank should probably take out their account and close their account. The fact that you're not even there to help relieve many of the folks that are in debt, extreme debt because of student loan debt, and you're out there criticizing it. Mr. Scharf?
Excuse me, the same thing as Mr. Moynihan said.
Yeah, I'm not going to ask you, Mr. Dimon, because you obviously don't care about working class people in frontline communities like ours that are facing huge amounts of high rates of asthma, respiratory issues, and so much more. Cancer rates are so high among my communities that I represent. So I'm not going to even ask you if you're committing to ending financing of new oil and gas projects.
Mr. Dimon, in the last 30 seconds, a previous member of this panel impugned your motives relative to working class families, didn't give you a chance to respond as a courtesy. Do you want to respond in the last 30 seconds?
We all do a tremendous job taking our employees, trying to help our communities, lifting up impoverished communities, supporting things like the Earned Income Tax Credit, minimum wages, the CHIPS Act. Yeah, so that did impugn me a little bit, and it was wrong. And so most of us care about our employees more than just about anybody else in our communities, and hopefully we demonstrate a little bit of that here today.
Madam Chair, I yield back.